Good morning everyone, welcome to another day of Vlogmas. Again, I hope you're enjoying the videos. We are currently on day 4 and today we're going to go and head into Columbia Road. I want to get some flowers for some winter floral displays and I also want to pick up some plates for Christmas. We don't really have that many nice plates. This probably isn't very Christmassy, but I just want to show you guys an option or a selection of plates that I really think will look really lovely on like a winter tablescape. So yeah, we're going to go pick up some plates, hopefully get some flowers. It's currently raining, it's quite miserable. The weather's a bit, it's not very cold, but it's quite grey. It's British winter basically. So I've got my nice big coat on, turtleneck scarf. I'm going to take some gloves just in case it gets nice and chilly. But yeah, we're going to head on into Columbia Road. We also might do a bit of Shoreditch Market. I'm not too sure. Let's see where the day takes us and head on out. We've literally just tried a bit of this honey cake and oh my gosh.
This is
incredible.
the best cake I've ever had in my life.
Literally. And what's the Napoleon cake as well? Like coconut husk or something?
No, but the red velvet, I'm tempted.
Yeah, they do look really good. So it is absolutely pouring it down. We've just bought quite a few branches. I don't know if I took any clips. So we bought a few branches for me to make a little like Christmas floral display for the dining table, I think. And we also bought some plates from Nom, but we'll show you those in a second when we get back. I think we're just going to head on over to like the favourite restaurant that we have. It's a nice sort of Spanishy tapas place for lunch. And yeah, it's very, very rainy. You look like an assassin or something with your gloves on and your umbrella. It is time for tapas. So hopefully they have a seat available. It's a really good restaurant. I think I talked to you guys about it before. It's called L'Axerion or something.
You can never book. They don't do bouquets.
You can't book a table. It's only walk-ins. But it's
about 8 tables.
8 tables. It's really small. It's like a little old Spanish like grandma that makes the food, and it's probably one of my favourite restaurants. It's very consistent in terms of the food's really good. They do a really, really nice steak, but they only sometimes have the steak. They sell out of the steaks quite quickly because I think they're Iberian steaks, yeah. But they also do like a really lovely pork. Is it pork?
Yeah.
And honestly, it's the most delectable meat. It's really thinly sliced. It comes like sizzling.
Yeah.
Really oily.
And the courgettes with the honey.
Courgettes with honey and manchego is really lovely. So yeah, patatas bravas, see? That's my rolling of the R's. But yeah, let me just put my phone down because I'm getting absolutely drenched. And I might show you some of the things we get for lunch.
That's not a stone. I think it's shaped.
Do you like putting loads of stuff on the tray?
There you are, so we are done for the day at Columbia Road. We've eaten very well for the past 2 days. I was just saying to Chad, I literally feel like I couldn't eat another thing. But yeah, we're just gonna head on back now. We've got quite a lot of food in the doggy bag because it's really lovely and waste not, want not. Right, hello everyone. We are back from Columbia Road Flower Market. I did buy a few things, but I'm gonna save that for another video because I think it's gonna be a nice little gift giving video. So all I'm gonna do today is show you the flowers that we bought and create a little bouquet. A few weeks ago, I showed you this frog that I bought from Burford Garden Company, Burford Garden Centre, and I haven't actually used it yet, so I'm gonna pop it in the bottom of this huge vase that I've already filled with water. And we're going to try and make a nice bouquet. In terms of foliage, not sure what each of these plants are called, but I got a mixture of basically some leaves with a few berries on them. I then got a mixture of, I think these are ilex, some red, like branches. I'm not sure if they're natural or if they're dyed. They look quite natural though. Do they? No, I think they're painted. And then I got some eucalyptus, and I think this is cypress. So I'm thinking to create a nice red winter floral display, maybe for the main dining table. It's going to be quite a big one, so we can't keep it there when we're eating. But I thought I'd really quickly make this, try and use this frog, and show you guys what it looks like after. So let me get my trusty Gardenia secateurs and start cutting. This vase might be a bit too big. I feel like I'm matching with the kitchen. These, I think, might be a bit too small for this bouquet. I might still try and use these though, but I am going to probably start with this cypress. This is quite big. I know you shouldn't really have foliage in the water, so let me try and cut this down a little bit. With the frog as well, I don't know if anyone's ever used a frog before, but you basically just shove things into it and it should hold them upright. I'm not sure if it's going to work on this, but we should give it a try. So I've just trimmed the ends off this, and let's try and shove it into the frog and see what happens. Okay, I've just decided I'm going to take the frog out because the frog doesn't actually do anything. So this is currently what it's looking like. I think this is probably my favourite bouquet I've ever made. It's very winter, but it's very like wild and whimsical. You've got the taller branches I placed at the back. They're not really supported because the frog wasn't really working in here because the branches were too thick. They were more sort of like trunks. But I think it's looking really lovely, and I think once I add the red in, it will tie all of it together because currently it's just a lot of green. I might add in the eucalyptus. I don't know whether I should or not. This is going to look really cool as well. So let me pop you down again and we'll continue doing it. But yeah, really liking how this is looking. It's a shame I didn't buy more. I think this is cypress, but I have quite a few cuttings here and I have quite a cool idea for a wreath. So I might try and make another wreath or two to try and give you guys some inspiration if you still need to make a wreath. So I actually thought these were real. Maybe I'm just a bit stupid, but they're actually just painted and I don't know what tree they are. don't know whether the eucalyptus will like top it off or whether it will make it look a bit worse. So let's give it a try. And this is the finished product. Am I a florist? I think that looks really, really cool. And it really took me like 5 minutes. I think that's gonna, I don't know whether it's gonna last until Christmas, but that looks stunning. I don't actually know if this is going to dry, but obviously I know the eucalyptus will dry well. These berries will probably last a few days, but I really love how this is looking. I'm gonna go and pop it on the dining table, and hopefully it doesn't look too stupid there. But yeah, really happy with how this is looking, and that honestly took me no time whatsoever. I think in total, Chad, how much did this cost?
No idea.
So these, I believe, were like 3 for £5 each. So I think these cost £15. The eucalyptus and everything else, I believe it came to around £40. So really not too expensive. And you really can't find a bouquet this sort of big and grand in a shop. So it's definitely worth buying your own and making your own. And yeah, this vase I just got, I think I also got this from Columbia Road, but if I can find one similar online, I'll probably try and link one down below. But yeah, really happy with that. I've really quickly just decided to use these cuttings and pop them into the foliage on the fireplace to make like a more beefier garland. I was going to make a little bouquet, but I thought the bouquet is literally just going to be cuts of this, so it would look a bit nicer in here. And it's making it a lot fluffier. I don't know if it comes across on camera, but I'm literally just poking them in to the chicken wire across lots of different areas. So this is what the dining room is now looking like. I've just popped the vase down here, and I'm loving how it's looking. There's a lot going on, but that's very much my taste. So yeah, really happy with this bouquet I just made. And then if you can see, I've also just added in some bits of the foliage from the cuttings, and I've popped it into the garland now. So now it looks a bit fluffier and a bit more full. And I think it just adds another dimension to it, which looks quite nice. If you're a bit of a clean freak, having garlands and like wreaths and stuff everywhere around the house is very, very messy. I'm having to hoover a lot more because it's all starting to drop. Everyone did say, does your stuff not drop before Christmas? And it does, but it's more so it keeps the greenery until you touch it and then it falls off. If you touch the greenery, it does fall. So just be mindful of that. And a tip basically that I didn't follow is if you put moss underneath the chicken wire, and it's sort of wet, it keeps the moisture in and it makes the greenery last a little bit longer. I didn't really want to do that on the stairs and the fireplaces because I didn't really have any protective layers to put over the wood. Anyone has tried anything like that or has any tips to sort of prolong the life of the greenery, please do let me know down below. It might be a bit too late for me this year, but next year I might try something different. I'm really quickly going to tidy up the floor and give everywhere a hoover and a bit of a spruce up. I have just realised I haven't shown you the things we bought yesterday at Columbia Road. I showed you the flowers, obviously. I thought I'd really quickly show you the plates that we bought. So I've only bought a few plates, but I wanted to show you guys because I think, first of all, they'll look really lovely for Christmas, but they also are just really beautiful plates. So the first ones that we bought are these side plates, which are these green fluted, quite small plates, but they're really beautiful. They're all hand made by Nom, but they're really pretty. We've seen them before and they do them in different sizes. I think they've got the big ones and the small ones. So I picked up 6 of these as side plates. I don't know how practical they are in terms of holding food because obviously they're fluted. So we'll try and do some like fancy side dishes on there. So we've got 6 of those. We then bought these and I really love these. They're, again, everything's handmade, so I'm just going to stop saying handmade, but they're a really beautiful design. They've got sort of I don't know, like a stripe on the edge, which is raised as well. The bottoms are all like that, so they're really beautiful. 6 of these again. I think they'll look really lovely against these, but obviously these aren't the right size because these are sort of like pasta dishes, but I might try and see if they have any bigger ones online because I love how the green looks with the stripes, and I think at Christmas time that would look really beautiful. So I'm going to actually go online in a minute and see if they have any more of these. We then bought some little like dipping bowls. This one is in the same design. Again, I don't know if you can see that very well, but Same design, just really small. And then I think we also got a green one. Yeah, so a green one like that, which I think will look really lovely. I also think you can use these for cooking, so like pinching salts and like spices and stuff if you mix them beforehand. We then bought some coffee mugs. I've been searching for some mugs like this for a while. They're sort of handleless. Again, they're the same sort of colour as the plates. So they go really well. They're quite plain as well, so you can dress them up with different fabrics, like different tablecloths, napkins. But yeah, these are really pretty. So we've got 4 of these. I think they only had 4 left in the shop. Really lovely. I did try and have one with my coffee this morning, and they do burn your hands a little bit. But yeah, 4 of those. And then finally, we got this cinnamon container. It's made out of cinnamon bark, sorry, and it smells incredible. When we were actually looking at them in the shop, someone came up to us and said that they used it for their sugar, I think she said. When you put your sugar into this container, it gets infused with a cinnamon flavour. They partner with a company that do this purely for them. So really interesting. It comes with a little spoon. And I think this one also comes with cinnamon inside it. So let's open it and have a look. Oh my gosh. I thought it would be in twigs. It's just cinnamon powder. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's strong. Yeah, really cool. That's literally gone all over me. But what I was going to do after we've used the cinnamon is put coffee beans into this, and apparently it infuses the coffee beans with a cinnamon flavour. So I think this is a really cool idea, and I've never really heard of these before. So really cool idea. Maybe get someone this for Christmas. It's very unusual, but if someone likes cinnamon in their hot drinks, or if they want to infuse their sugar, tea, I guess you could do if you really want cinnamon tea. A really cool idea. I will try and find this online and link this below if I can. But yeah, really cool. I thought you guys would really like to see that. And I think that is everything that we bought yesterday. It doesn't look like a lot, but it was a very expensive day. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm actually starting day 5 right now. I just thought I should show you the plates, as that was yesterday's video, basically. So hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go and put all these in the wash now so I can use them tonight. And I shall see you guys tomorrow for another video.